Welcome to Quick Dive Conversations. If you've been keeping an eye on the tech world, you know it's all about AI right now. But behind all that hype, a really fascinating drama is playing out. Oracle's stock just took a dive, and it all comes back to one thing, those super powerful chips that are the engine of this whole AI revolution. So let's break down what's really going on here.
I mean, it is a full-on digital gold rush out there. It seems like everyone, from the smallest startups to the biggest names in the business, is just pouring billions of dollars into AI, all hoping to strike it rich with the next big thing. But with all this cash flying around, is actually making money from AI as easy as it looks? Well, as Oracle's recent stumble shows us, the reality is a lot more complicated.
Okay, so to really get what's happening with Oracle, we first have to understand this new landscape, what we're calling the Great AI Gold Rush. And what's the fuel for this whole revolution? It's just raw computing power. The demand for the special hardware you need to build and run these AI models has absolutely exploded. It's off the charts. And that's where Nvidia comes in. Their AI chips are basically the picks and shovels of this gold rush. It's really that simple. If you want to go digging for AI gold, you absolutely need their tools. So, seeing this incredible demand, the tech giant Oracle decided to make a really high-stakes play. They decided they were going to bet big on this boom. And their strategy? It seemed brilliantly simple. Step 1, buy up as many of those super popular Nvidia chips as you can get your hands on. Step 2, build these huge data centers to put them in. Step 3, rent all that computing power out. And finally, Step 4, profit. I mean, on paper, it looked like a total slam dunk. But this is where that simple, perfect plan ran headfirst into a very complicated reality. The market was about to get a sudden and pretty harsh reality check. You see, investors were super optimistic about this model. The thinking was pretty straightforward. If you own the Nvidia chips and rent them out, it's basically a license to print money, right? And then the news dropped. A report came out that said Oracle was actually struggling to make its chip rental business profitable. And that caught pretty much everyone by surprise.
The reaction was instant. Oracle stock fell. But what's more important is that this news sent these ripples of doubt all through the industry. It raised this huge question. Is just renting out AI hardware the guaranteed moneymaker that everyone thought it was?
And this is where we get to the real heart of the story. Because Oracle's struggle, well, it tells us something really fundamental about the economics of the entire AI boom. This is bigger than just one company.
It really shines a light on the huge difference between two business models. In one corner, you've got the shovel seller. That's Nvidia. They sell the essential tools, and their risk is pretty low. But in the other corner, you have the mine operator. That's Oracle. They're the ones buying the shovels to build a whole mining operation, which is a way more expensive and much, much riskier business.
So what Oracle's experience really shows us is that just beneath the surface of all this AI hype, there are some really hidden complexities and some very real challenges to overcome. So the key takeaway here is pretty clear. Making a profit from AI isn't as simple as just buying the chips. Turning that expensive hardware into a service that actually makes money, that's a whole other ballgame. And this leaves us with a massive question for the future. We figured out how to build incredibly powerful AI, but is the next great challenge for the entire tech industry just figuring out how to make it consistently profitable? So what do you think? Is this just a little bump in the road for companies like Oracle, or does this actually show a deeper problem with the whole rent-to-chip business model? We'd love to hear your thoughts, so let us know down in the comments.
And hey, if you found this breakdown useful, do us a favor and hit that like button. And be sure to subscribe for more Quick Dive Conversations.
Thanks so much for watching Quick Dive Conversations. We'll see you in the next one.